Okay, so you know how sometimes you're just chatting about something, like totally random, and then bam, you see ads for it online?
Oh, yeah. All the time. It's kind of creepy, right?
Totally. It really makes you wonder, is my phone actually listening to me? That's what we're diving into today.
Right. We're looking at this source. Phones, listening, or tracking.
Exactly. We want to figure out, what's really going on with those targeted ads.
And that feeling, that sense of being watched, it's super common. The source mentions loads of stories like that.
Like talking about, I don't know, wanting to take up knitting.
Yeah. And then suddenly it's all yarn ads and knitting needles everywhere you look online. It feels like way more than just a coincidence.
It really does. But then you have the official word from like the big tech companies, Google, Apple, Meta.
They all pretty much deny it flat out. No unauthorized microphone use, they say.
Right. But okay, here's the thing. They do admit to tracking a whole lot of other stuff.
Oh, absolutely. Your search history, where you go, which apps you're using, what websites you visit.
It's a ton of data. So maybe, just maybe, they don't need to listen.
That's kind of what the experts in the source suggest. These cybersecurity folks point out that constant listening, well, would kill your battery, for one.
Ah, right. And you probably noticed something, wouldn't you?
You'd think so. It'd be pretty resource heavy. They lean more towards really sophisticated AI being the key.
Okay, so AI, like algorithms, computers sorting through all that data they do collect.
Exactly. Building these incredibly detailed profiles about us. It's less about listening in real time, maybe, and more about predicting what we're interested in.
Predicting based on calls, searches, locations, even like how fast you scroll past something.
Precisely. All those little digital breadcrumbs we leave behind. The source does mention those user experiments, though,
Yeah, I saw that. People deliberately talking about weird stuff they've never searched for.
and then seeing ad for it. It happens.
Yeah.
And that little hint from ex-Facebook people.
Oh, right. About tools that could listen if they, flipped a switch.
Yeah. It's not like smoking gun proof, but it definitely adds to the suspicion, doesn't it?
It really does. So if you're listening and feeling a bit uneasy about all this, what can you actually do?
Well, the source gives some practical steps. Pretty straightforward things, actually.
Like what?
Like going into your settings and checking which apps have microphone access. Do they all really need it? Probably not.
Good point.
Yeah.
Limit that access. What else?
You can often turn off personalized advertising. It might be buried in the settings, but the option is usually there.
Okay, so less tailored ads
Yeah.
and maybe using encrypted apps for sensitive chats.
Definitely. Things like Signal or WhatsApp offer end-to-end encryption. Well, if you're really concerned,
Let me guess. Tape over the microphone.
yeah. Physically covering it is one suggestion mentioned. A bit old school, but,
Sure, some tangible actions. But it feels like the bigger point the source makes is, well, even if they're not listening through the mic.
they're absolutely watching everything else, tracking and analyzing so much of our digital behavior.
Yeah, the focus maybe shouldn't just be on the microphone.
Exactly. It's about this huge amount of data they collect constantly. Listening or just meticulously tracking clicks and scrolls, the end result is similar.
Yeah.
They know a lot about you.
And use it for ads, obviously. But maybe more.
Well, yeah. The source touches on how this deep understanding doesn't just show you stuff you might want. It could potentially, nudge your decisions in ways you don't even realize.
Hmm. That's a bit unsettling. Going beyond just knowing what I want to maybe shaping it.
It's a possibility that arises from having such granular data. It's less about eavesdropping and more about this constant digital surveillance for monetization.
So maybe the next time you get that feeling, that uncanny ad pops up,
Hmm?
the question isn't just, is my phone listening?
Right. Maybe it's also, wow, how much does my phone already know about me just from how I use it?
That's a heavy thought to end on.
It is. And it prompts a bigger question for you, the listener. What does all this pervasive tracking mean for our privacy, our choices, day to day? Something to keep thinking about for sure.